Alright, I'm going to show you how this printer works from start to finish. So, I'm going to turn it on. There it goes. A little phase here. Okay, while it's turning on, I'm going to start the app. There's the app, and it says that the printer is offline. You can see that right there. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to say connect. I think it wants me to go into the Bluetooth. Connect it there. There it is right there. Let's wait for it to say that's connected. There, it's connected. Let's go back to the app. Let's go back out of there. It says it's in standby now, so it is connected. All right, I have loaded in the paper for photos into this, the paper cartridge holder. So I'm going to then stick it in the slot down here. It just goes in like that. And now I am going to press the plus button, and I'm going to print a photo. So I'm going to choose a 4x6 photo paper like that. I'm going to choose classic photo. It brings up my photo library, and I'm going to look for a picture. See if I can find one. I had one. Here it is. Me as a action figure. Let's do that. I think I have to go back here and click it. Continue. Press that. It says that it wants to ensure that I have the 4x6 paper installed. Let's make sure. I have the 4x6 paper. Okay. So it is in there. The way you can tell what size it is there's like this little switch right here that lets you go from the 4x6, which is what's in here, and if you move this down, it will allow you to have even longer paper for the 4x6, or 4x7, sorry. But we have the 4x6, which is what it wants. Put it back in there. All right. And we've ensured it has the right paper. Let's hit print. It's preparing it. And it will then it's transmitting it now. And in a second now it'll start. There it goes. It's going to take a piece of paper from the cartridge and pull it in. And first it will print in yellow, then magenta, then cyan. You can see it's doing the yellow. And you can see that it's coming out here, yellow. Then it will pull it back in. Now it will do magenta. See that? Now it's printing the magenta layer. And then it will pull it back in. Next is the cyan layer. Let's see what it's doing there. And you can see that it's coming out. That looks pretty cool, actually. And then it will pull it back in, and then the last layer is a transparent, it's kind of a protective layer that will keep it from scratching, and it will be UV resistant. And here it comes. And there is the photo. It is glossy. I don't know if you could tell. There, you can kind of tell right there. It's pretty glossy. And the bottom and top have a perforated edge here that you can just take off, like so. Looks like it did cut off my feet a little bit there. And there is the photo. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay, next up I'm going to show you how you can print a sticker for the back of your iPhone. So I'm going to pick a new project, and right here, phone protector film making. I'm going to click that. In a second here, it's going to say Pro Max, but you can have all these different other iPhones. It looks like Samsung, Motorola, Google. There's different ones you can pick, but that's what I have right here. I'm going to do a template, and look, it shows the template, and then you can say what color background you want. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is somewhere here it had image background. I'm just going to do an easy one. I'm going to pick one of these and just go ahead and print it real quick. How about plaid? That's a little crazy, but let's go for that. And then you click Make It, like that. And then you click Cut. And I did change the paper to the sticker paper. So click Cut. And now it's going to send it to the printer. And it will do the same thing it did to print the photo, except it will also then cut out what it needs to cut out for the camera bump on the iPhone. So this is sort of what the same thing it's going to do if you try to make some stickers. It will cut around the stickers. So it's printing in yellow. Next up is magenta. This is all real time. I'm not speeding this up. Let's see, it's doing that. Pull it back in. Next is cyan. And we'll show that happening right there. That's the last color layer. And now it's going to print the transparent layer. There it goes. And it will then pull it back in again, and now it's going to use the little blade on this side to cut out the camera bump for my iPhone. Camera bump. You can hear it. Oh, I almost grabbed it there for a second. See it? You can hear it doing its thing. Okay, it says it's complete. And here it is. Let me turn this off. Here's the print. And if you can I tip this so that you can see this? I don't know, there. Can you see that line right there? That is the cutout for the camera bump. So let's just go ahead and put it on. What the heck? Let's see if it fits. Take off that cover I have on the back. And then let's just peel this off here. Ooh, don't want to tear that at the top. See how there's a hole there? Okay, let's see if I can get this on without completely screwing it up. There's probably a better way to do this. Maybe I should line up these ends first. So it'd be nice if there was some kind of a fixture that would easily, oh, it's not so bad. I might have gotten it first try. So, wow. You know how you could get the phone skins D-brand? Well, look, I just got mine. That is super cool. Okay, guys. That is awesome. Look at that. That went on perfectly. Well, I see I do have a couple bumps. But I can run those out of there just by pressing them out. Might take a little while, just like when you put a new screen protector. But doesn't that look crazy? That looks great. So you can make your own, and you can upload your own images. So you could have your own personal, customized skin on the back of your phone. That's great. That's really cool. So that's the PixCut S1 sticker and photo printer. Yeah, I give it a good thumbs up. It's a really cool printer.